Hey you guys, this is Jules. I'm sharing another layout with you guys today. This is a 12 by 12 Webster's pages. Which one of the packs did I use? I used my Ladies and Gents paper pack. This is the paper pack kit that I was selling on my blog, and I don't know if you guys are interested in any of the 12 by 12 kits, but there's tons of paper. I mean, there's a lot to do with these. Hopefully you guys don't get a glare, but I didn't order any more, but if you guys are looking for some, I will certainly do that. I do have some image and phrases stickers from, I believe, the Country Estate line, and I'm getting some more Webster's pages next week. Some of the 6x6s and things, and a lot of the little silhouettes. I'm stocking up on those because you guys love those. So now, like, the kits here have like the image and phrase stickers, which is this here, and I like a lot. So yeah, this has a lot of little things that you can put on cards in your layouts. Also comes with a alphabet sticker sheet, which I do use, and it comes with a die cut 12 by 12, like this big brackety one here, which I love, and a vellum sheet. You guys, this is beautiful. I don't know what I'm saving it for, but so you can see my hand behind it. It's just vellum paper with this beautiful design. So this is gorgeous, very, very gorgeous. And then it has some other like papers where you can cut out like frames, or just to put a sentiment in, or a journaling spot like this here. And then it has all your other papers. So I used two or three papers from the line. So yeah, so I used this particular collection. And so what I did is I did it on a 12 by 12 canvas that I grabbed at the craft warehouse. And it is one of the less wide one. There's some that are very boxy, and I like those. Those are fine. But I didn't want it to be so heavy and stuff. So, and anyways, they always have a sale on the canvas pieces that are like 50% off. And every time I walk in there, they're always 50% off. So you guys, if you have a craft warehouse nearby, you should snatch a few, because it's not bad for that price actually. And they're always, I always grab the ones that come in a pack of 2, because I do them a lot and I am addicted to it. I love canvas layouts, and my next one is, actually I have a few lined up for some friends, and one that I want to make for my brother for his birthday coming up in August. And he's been a musician for a long time, and I was thinking that the curtain call paper would be great. So I'm just waiting for a few of the pieces to come in the mail from order, and yeah, I can get started on that, and a layout for my friend. So yeah, I have some stuff that I'm going to be showing you guys. But yeah, the Webster's pages 12 by 12 kits are amazing to play with. So what I did is I grabbed the one that has, let me see if I can just pull it out for you guys real quick, because that way you could see the whole entire page, because it's all kind of hiding behind all this other stuff. So what I did is I used this paper here, which has the blue. It has like the globe look to it. See the lines and stuff. And here's the other little globy thingy, and telescope. Yeah, I guess telescope. So anyways, I'm hiding it back here because I'm wanting the blue. So I changed the threading on my sewing machine. I've been sewing a lot. And I put in some hot pink or dark pink kind of thread that matched the paper. This is another Webster's pages, and I mean, I didn't do anything to it really. There's just little pieces like this that I have left. But so what I did is I worked on the layout off of the canvas. I did the whole layout, and then I added it onto the canvas, glued it on there. So I just was playing with the paper. So what I did was I sprayed it down with glimmer mist, and I used, I think, my iridescent gold, which is more of just a silvery white. And I've had actually a lot of questions. People are asking, dazzling diamonds is what I used. A lot of people asked me what, how do I curl my paper? And you guys, you know what, with this kind of paper, like just a lot of designer paper like Graphic 45, Bo Bunny, and Pink Paisley, and My Mind's Eye, and Webster's, their papers are pretty thick. That'll kind of, maybe that'll help a little bit. So I wet it down. I stuck it in my misting box. I have a plastic tub that I do all my spraying in, and I just sprayed it all around. And of course, when you wet paper, it gets really soft. So what I did is I just as it was wet, I just folded it down, and I was kind of just making a wavy thing to make it flexible. And I just folded it down, and it kind of stayed there, and then I just heat set it, and it just stayed kind of folded this way. I sprayed it again later on to lay it down flatter because it was kind of sticking up still after I dried it. So yeah, anyways, I did do stitching all the way around with the pink to match the actual paper. You can see better. Let me turn it around here. But you can see the pink here. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I can do this and then the macro. Okay, that's good. So I stitched it all the way around. Now, of course, I like it when the thread is just kind of sitting along and it's just looking kind of just loose and not thought about too hard. So I did do the stitching all the way around the piece here, and I took it all the way around. Even the bottom where it's not showing much, I stitched. You can see some of the thread down there. So I took it all the way over, and it's to hide, basically hide the masculinity in that corner. So I did add a lot of stuff on this side. So then, so I sprayed it, stitched it, and then I grabbed my burlap. I love burlap, and I love corrugated cardboard, which you see here. So I cut the burlap in like an islandy or land kind of shape, kind of wavy, and did some stitching to kind of help hold it down a little bit. So you might be able to see some of it there. Yeah, you can see some of it there. And I got this lace back here from a friend of mine. Hi, Kat. Miss Kat is from Germany. She sent me a package, and I lost my memory card, so I can't even show you guys. If I find it, I'll put it up, but I still haven't found it, so I'm so sorry, Kat. But I had a backup. I had another memory card, so that's what I'm recording on now. But she gave me a couple different pieces of this beautiful lace. See how white it is? It's like 7 inches in width. But look at the detail. Look how pretty that is. And it shimmers. So these look like little stars, actually. See how beautiful that is? So what I did is I turned it this way so that this would simulate the foaminess of waves. So I kind of went thematic with this one. So I put this whole piece back there, and just hot glued down just behind the little stars so that the glue doesn't show, and then in just little areas where the glue won't show too much of. I adhered that, and then I adhered the burlap down here. Then I adhered the corrugated cardboard. Now that is really fun for me to play with. I love corrugated cardboard. I have a piece here. Oh, I don't have it anymore. I guess I did throw it away. So, and then I grabbed some canvas. There's cardboard back here too, but I grabbed canvas, just regular fabric canvas. Let me show you a piece of it here. And I grabbed my gesso and painted it all over, and I was going to use this piece, but I changed my mind because I didn't want the blue anymore. So I just grabbed another piece of it, and I just left it basically white, so you can see the white back there. But yeah, all you do is just paint it on, and it's better if you do if you want to use a certain size, make sure that you go out about an inch on each side, because when you wet it, it shrinks, and it'll shrink at least that inch. So and you can mix your paints with water because it helps spread your paint and your gesso around a little bit more. I just used straight up gesso and painted it on there, and it just looked like I just painted it roughly. So I just wanted to give it a white background. So that's what I did with that. Did stitching down here and up here. And these are, this is Anna last year with her, when we went to LA. I took the kids to the beach. I took them both, and Jojo. Joseph is her older brother. This is Alyssa, my niece. My only niece from my family side. So these are my gorgeous girls here. So they were on the beach, and I just snapped a picture, and I knew I had to scrap it, so I finally had the opportunity to use use the paper, and I made a layout with them on it. So back here behind them is vellum that I stamped with paint, and you can see some of it back there. And I wanted you to be able to see the actual white part of the canvas behind it, so the stamping will show more. So I used a was it vintage white or warm white that I think is a folk art brand, and I just grabbed an 11 by 8 or an 8.5 by 11 sheet of vellum, and which this is, and I used my stamp. This is a Stampability stamp called Textured Flourish Background.
which is this one, and I just stamped it like 3 different times. Actually brushed on the paint onto the rubber, and then stamped the paper, and then kind of put the picture on top of there and measured it out after I trimmed it down, cropped it, and then cut it out. So that's back there. I tore some strips of the canvas like this here. I still have some left over, and I just did the twisty coiled flowers. I made a few of those, and that's up here in the corner. These are real shells from this beach that they dug up and put in the jar for me. Here's another couple of the shells there. Another one of my flowers. This is supposed to be similar, like a seagull. A seagull. Some pearls there, and use a Martha Stewart punch, and I just edged the side of the picture with the stamp. And I did the circle back there to sort of simulate a sun, even though it's not the right color. But I really liked the burlap back there, and I wanted to put something bright back there. So I used the burlap, just cut it out, and then cut out the paper and sprayed it with the glimmer mist. And so there's like a little shimmery back there. And I grabbed one of my little bottles that I think I got this at Hobby Lobby a while back, and I used an old book page. I was going to actually use a book page behind them, but it wasn't fitting for me after a while. So there was the word California, and I cut it out and filled it with what is this stuff called? That glass stuff, diamond dust, that I stuck in a baggie, and I dropped a couple drops of my Distress ink, my re-inker, and it gave it that sand look. And there's a pearl and a couple tiny little other beads in there. So yeah, and I had this little spray, flower spray, and it had like 5 or 6 flowers, which are these ones here, and it kind of looked like the flowers that are on a lei, like a Hawaiian lei. And I spread that around on the layout. So there's one there. There's another one of my flowers, one of those same flowers. This here, the glass that you see, even these 2 beads back there, are from another floral spray that I grabbed at the craft warehouse a while back. Stuck a couple right here. Some lace that Miss Alicia gave me, which is that beautiful silky ruffled flower. I love that lace. So I took a piece off, and I used that to center it because I wanted this to show, but I wanted this flower. One of my crocheted jute twine flowers here with one of those pearls, and the little leaves here are glass from this same spray, that glass one there. This here is one of those flat river rocks right there, and I use one of those buttons that has like that shell kind of a look. So I just used some glossy accent and stuck it on the back of the pebble, and then set the button on top of it. And I still have one left over. I didn't feel like using it, so you can't see it too clear, I guess, but you can see like it looks watery, like it's been under the water or something. So that's the glossy accent doing that. And some Prima pearls that I have. Cut out some, this is a piece from the die cutting page that I was showing you, and use the alphabets to spell out summer fun. And this is a Maya Road chipboard piece from, and I still have, I think I still have a couple on my blog that I sell. So this is just chipboard, and they're already words, like love words, I think is what they call the package. And so yeah, I just painted it white. Fussy cut it one of the flowers from that corner there, and just stuck it back there because it is Webster's pages, and I like the flowers. I love flowers, so I love cutting out, like fussy cutting them out. So I use the same lace back here to give some texture, because I did leave it blank at first, and I'm like, you know what, no, I like the texture, and I wanted this one back there, so I just cut a piece out and added it there. And this is on dimensionals on chipboard, and so it stands out a little bit, so it's kind of lifted. And yeah, that's all I did there. I added a piece of chipboard in different places, so it's not like I cut it out the exact shape. And here's the fold there. What other little details? I just use a little bit of Distress ink on a couple things, like just a little bit on the flower, and I use some on the corrugated cardboard back here. I like these little flowers. My mom, a package, oh my gosh, she gave me bags and bags of stuff, buttons and zippers, and oh my gosh, a bunch of stuff. And it was just in this little baggie with buttons, and I pulled them apart and just glued them down because I loved it. And I love the bottle look of that. And it looks like there's sand in there. So I just love it. And the birds were in that same package she gave me. So yeah, this is my layout, my Webster's Pages ladies and gents layout. And it's of my niece and my daughter, my gorgeous girls. We all me and Lisa raised each other's kids too, since we lived with each other for a while, and she's like a daughter to me. So I love this layout. I love it, love it, love it. So I hope you guys try, and if you guys are interested, I have some Webster Pages up on my blog, and I have a shipment coming in next week, I believe on Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. And there's detailed pictures on my blog of this layout if you guys want to take a peek. And if you have any questions, let me know. I would be happy to answer you. Or answer your questions. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and check out my blog, you guys. I got a lot of stuff coming, restocking some of the Webster's Pages, and Bo Bunny, it came in today, so I'm posting that soon. And Graphic 45, their new paper line, the Magic of Oz, yeah, the Alice in Wonderland thingy. No, not Alice in Wonderland, sorry, what the heck, I can't remember the title now. I'm sorry. It totally went out of my head. Anyways, there's a lot of Graphic 45 that you guys can pre-order on my blog for that certain... And it's all at a discount, you guys. I don't go retail. I totally sell under retail prices. So, and you guys, if you've shopped with me before, you know that I love to service you. So, yeah, I'm trying to make it affordable too for everybody. So, yeah, it's really fun, and I'm having a lot of fun. And I thank you guys so much for your support. So, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm at almost 17 minutes. All right, talk to you guys soon. Jules signing out. Bye, guys.